Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars, not the Old Republic. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's continue. Last time we found the star map and finished a lot of side quests. And now we need to go back to the Wookieesville to deal with Zalbarr's brothers. Take me up, can speak to Chunda. Yes, it had to be done. Move forward. I want to ask about what I saw in the Shadowlands. I saw an ancient computer of some kind. It's been there since before the forest.
Oh, you're wrong on that count, actually. Not that I would expect you to know that.
Back to the Shadowland question, alright? There were Mandalorians hunter, very advanced. Back to my Shadowlands questions. There was like a poacher down there. I met the army Jolie Binto down there.
Bah, save your threats. I'm sick of the forest. And I'm not too fond of what happened here. I'll take the ride.
Both Zaka poachers. Okay. More question. Will Zalbarr place here? Will I be rewarded for my efforts? Will Zalbarr have a place here? Okay, stand at the left. I think that would be fitting. I have the blade.
Oh, yes. Far better to have both the blade and a possible rival as far from Kashyyyk as possible, eh? I feel very tired of this place now. Right you are. I think I'll do just that.
Okay. Again, a lot of experience and dark side points. Let's have Zalbarr here.
Yes?
Okay, what shall I give him? Let's give him some damage resistance and more demolition, more repair. Let's give him back a sword. 4 to 14 plus 4 damage energy plus 2 attack. The great Baka was hunting the Shadowlands ages ago When an alien ship crashed through the forest, he saw that first contact as a warning of the destruction outsiders could bring. Made from the breeze, his sword is a reminder for his people that trust must be given cautiously, and not only to those who have earned it. So this sword, the shiny warblade, prototype, mission. Let's have this shiny warblade.
What?
Okay, I want to see if I can upgrade this sword. Let's get back to the ship. Let's see, let's check the journals. Honest death, I need to finish. Capture Annie Candoes, Quest for the Starforge, Geno Hardan, Jackie's HK, and Missions Waza. It's not my concern. What are your plans for Kashyyyk? Need supplies. Okay. Let's see if there's something.
Hello again.
Valued in you.
Let me see what you have. Some ammo. Okay, let's finish this quest. Save.
Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, madam. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
I found this droid. Can I ask you about it?
Droid head on Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
It's recorded in ambush. Someone yells Eli's name.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Kill him, Maton. You know you deserve it.
Whatever your Wookiee is saying, he's not helping defuse the situation. This is just a simple business matter.
This is business? Maybe in hut space, but not here. Not with me.
Nice.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? All for nothing. He killed my crew. Who knows where my ship is? Well, there's your pay, Eli. Blaster fire and keep the change.
What will you do now?
Well, there's not much for me to do but stay here. I have no ship, so I may as well make a few credits. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
If it were me, I'd wipe out all memory of him.
What do you mean? I don't need to go hunting Eli's family or anything. I've seen justice done.
Phosphoside, remember your hatred. Don't trap yourself here.
Working here when I was trapped was hell enough. Staying here now is just foolish. I don't want to be seen as weak. I see your point. I'll leave his shop like his corpse. I'll take what I want, buy passage on a ship, and never look back except to spit. Here, take this. Thanks for reminding me about how he misused my trust. I'll make sure it never happens again, with anyone.
Nice. Okay, so let's check my powers. Let's get on the ship.
I hear the Wookiees seem to be cooperating even more than usual now. Zerka can pretty much do whatever it wants.
Let's get on the ship. Okay, let's upgrade some weapons. Plus 2 attack, plus 2 damage. Massive critical. One of the racial group, droid, 2d6. Wow, this sword is super good. Man. Okay, let's upgrade Jolie's sword. He's got nothing. Okay, let's talk to Johanny.
Yes. What is it?
Is something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
I'm sorry, Johanny.
No, it's all right. I think I'm over the worst of it. I apologize again for lashing out at you. It was not your fault. It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those records.
There was always the danger of raccoons coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
No one would help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met. are human.
Like who? One of the Jedi you met?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I suppose I see something of her in you when I look. I am sorry. I am getting away from my... Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own
Okay, that's some epic foreshadowing. Johnny's parents fled to Taris from the homeworld of her species. Unfortunately for them, Taris was very oppressive towards her species. Life was not easy for them. Perhaps we'll tell you more.
How may I be?
Want to talk? Are you doing alright?
I have been doing well, I suppose. As well as I can. But I am more interested in you right now. Do not mistake me. It is just that, even though we have traveled together for a while, it seems I know next to nothing about you personally.
It's a little forward.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to insinuate it did not come out the way I had intended. We have been traveling together since Dantooine, but I know nothing of you before that. Would you humor me and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, it is, of course, the greatest story ever told.
Your humility is astounding, as always. So what can you tell me? Your job, your childhood, your life, your family? I am sorry if I am making you uncomfortable. I will fully understand if you choose not to answer.
No, it's alright.
I greatly appreciate your taking the time to talk to me. How did you come to be on Dantooine, besides the obvious, of course?
I was in the Republic fleet that was destroyed over Taris.
Taris. It always seems to come back to Taris for me. I am sorry. I get distracted. What did you do before that?
I was a scout for the Republic Armed Forces.
A life in the army. Not my career of choice, though. We KotOR cannot seem to adjust to regimented organizations like the military. But in a way, it does seem to have its own romantic appeal.
Coming out on
galaxy from evil, much as we Jedi do. So, in a way, I suppose we are more alike than not. But again, I seem to be wasting your time with my carrying on. I apologize. I have been watching you, and I cannot help but feel that you are becoming more distant. When we met, it was you that convinced me to turn away from the lure of the dark side. But now it seems that you are falling into the trap that had caught me.
Shut down.
No, please. I must speak. When we first met, I looked at you with contempt. You were some insect sent by the Jedi Council to eliminate me. But you are more powerful than I ever would have thought. It seemed so easy for you to overcome me.
My mission was only to cleanse the grove.
That you did. You took away the dark taint that had been consuming me and restored me to the light. You took me away from there. But now I wonder what it is that you see in your own reflection. I do not know. I fear that you may be starting to fall. If only there were some way I could turn you away from the path that you seem to be headed down. I wonder if it started when you met me in that grove. I wonder if it could be my fault.
We each make our own choices, Johnny.
That is true. But still, I worry about the ones you make. But I have faith in you. I would follow you into battle with Malak himself. I will stand by your side. How may I be of... What?
Okay. Very interesting. It seems like you have a romantic option with Johnny.
Hey there.
Tell me about your brother.
Maybe if we get these tat glands for him, things will work out.
Okay, so these tag lines I need to give him. Kind of says Let's talk to Jolene.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Can you make a healing kit for me?
I suppose I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. Do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it. Got something on you.
Okay, do you know anything about this place?
Oh, I know plenty about Kashyyyk. You think someone doesn't live here for 20 years and pick up a thing or two? Chances are, by the time I finish telling you about it all, you would have found out for yourself. So there's no reason for me to start blathering on. It should be enough for me to tell you that there's kilometer after kilometer of trees on this planet. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. If you're smart, you stay on top with the Wookiees. You go deep, however, and you may find some things you weren't expecting. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Never mind.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Like him. We will talk to him later. Now let's go to the next planet. Before that, let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
Can you tell me one vision Garth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
What do you know about Yavin and Malik?
To think that I once looked up to these two as the best that humanity had to offer. Now I'd like nothing more than to put a blaster to both their heads. Although I suppose that only Malik is left, isn't he? Turned on his own master. Not that Revan didn't have it coming. Typical for their kind, I guess.
He knows her personally? Do you know why they turned to the dark side?
Nobody does. When they left, after the Mandalorian Wars ended, they were Jedi. When they returned, they were something else.
You know them personally?
No, not personally. They aided the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars. They were heroes. Without them, the Mandalorians would have finished us for certain. In the fleet, we didn't see much of the Jedi, and I only met Malik once, but I was impressed by him. I guess that just shows how much the dark side can change someone.
What do you know about the dark side?
I used to think that it was a fancy name for something that I see every day. Corruption is everywhere. People are greedy and stupid and do horrible things. I'm starting to think it's different for the Jedi, however. That there's this evil watching them, waiting for its chance. I've been watching you. You have this, incredible darkness inside you. Some of the things you do disturb me. It's not just you. It's Bastila as well. She's so intense. And I don't pretend to know much about the Force, but I know evil.
I do what I want and I enjoy my power. Evil has nothing to do with it.
That's a frightening thought. I hope you're right. Well, neither you nor Bastila are fully trained on how to handle your power. I'm just concerned at what might come.
That's sweet. I didn't know you cared.
Oh, and that's not what I wouldn't want to see you hurt. Either of you. I suppose finding the star maps is more important than your training and your safety. I just hope there isn't a price for you to pay. Yes, what's on your mind?
You seem like you're far away. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, sorry.
It doesn't seem like nothing.
I told you my wife died 4 years ago. I've just been trying to remember what she looked like. It shouldn't be so difficult. I can remember things about her, things she did, the way she smiled, what her hair smelled like. Our last fight, just not her face. I try and hold it in my head, but it's gone. I know, is that strange? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
It does feel a little odd to discuss, I admit.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it, even if you asked. I just find you, I don't know, easy to talk to. It must look really strange for me to be obsessing like this still. You must think I'm incredibly stupid.
What I think shouldn't matter, Carl.
Maybe. It can't be worse than what I tell myself sometimes. The only thing that's kept me going since she died has been the need to find Saul and kill him. It's better to think about that than anything else. If I can do that, then maybe I can let her go. Let it all go. If we encounter Saul, if we ever have the chance, promise me that I'll be the one to kill him. I have to settle this. I need to.
If you get the opportunity, then I promise.
Thank you. I guess there's really nothing else to say. Yes, what's...
Okay, so now we have Karaf. Once again, Karaf has vowed to kill Saul Karaf for his betrayal. Hopefully, Karaf's desire for revenge won't jeopardize the mission. Okay, Candorest, told you about Raven. Okay, now before I go to the next planet, which is Manan, I want to go to Yavin again and sell all my stuff. So, see you then.
KotOR is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Callow's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
What a prick!
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Okay.
How can I help? Then I...
Visions.
Yes, what's...
So tell me, what happens if you ever get your revenge on Saul?
You mean if I kill him?
Yes, what happens afterwards?
Well, I never thought about it. I suppose I always assumed that I would be dead once Saul was.
Why? What kind of risk do you plan on taking?
Understand that whenever I envisioned taking on Saul in the past, it was always as the captain of my own ship, or alone. In those cases, I would risk everything. But I'm not in the same situation now. I wouldn't risk hurting you or the others.
I would certainly hope not.
You don't think I would throw away everything we're doing here, do you?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you stop it? Stop it to kill Saul. What are we doing here? Does it mean anything to you?
Of course it means something to me. The Sith have to be stopped. You think it doesn't matter to me that everyone on Terrace is dead? That the Republic is in danger? If I saw Saul, however, if I had the chance, I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. I mean, his death has been my entire focus for so long.
Well, you have to find something else to focus on.
Well, that's easier said than done, but I know you mean well. I promise you I'll see this through, no matter what. As for what comes afterward, well, let's wait until I know that I'm around to see it.
Okay. So Kaf has admitted to expect his vengeance against Saul to result in both their deaths. He hasn't even thought about what he will do next if he kills Saul and someone managed to survive. Let's take... I have full set of companions. So that's nice.
Yes?
Look at that, man. Such a strong sword. Well, those people. What's going on, Suvam? I think you guys better leave. Possible say to leave now. Huh, interesting. Let's talk to him. What did those Trandoshans want?
Yun patisa, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chon mu chiwi aita ka chon chicha, ki mulira.
What are you willing to sell me?
Ki muli.
Okay, some new things. Environmental based on armor, 7+3, immunity to a lot of things, and upgradable. Light exoskeleton, 6+5. I think I have this armor. Yes, I have this armor. Heavy exoskeleton, 9+2, plus constitution plus strength. Bargain assault blade. Wow, very good blade. Perhaps I'll buy that for Zalbarr. Heavy weapons. Maybe I'll buy that for Candoras. Bargain X. Advanced Biostabilizer Mask. Stabilizer. Weapon focus blaster pistol. Blaster rifle, heavy weapons, melee weapons. Weapon for efficiency. Wow. Very nice. Sensory, stabilizer. Wow. That's very good armor. Let's buy this armor. And unlimited. Shield disruptor, stun ray, bargain flamethrower. Let's buy this flamethrower. And what else I want to buy? Let's see. Let's sell some stuff. Let's sell this, and let's sell all these mines. Mandalorian datapad worth nothing. This datapad, I will keep it. Mind affecting poison. Let's sell this. And keep one. Let's spin. Mind affecting. Let's sell some of this. Sonic. We can sell this. Some grenades. Mandalorian heavy assault. I think I can sell all of this. Light repeater blaster. Straptor rifle. Bowcaster. Okay, some iron rifle. It's very good against droids. Mandalorian Reaper. Let's sell 2 and keep 1. Iron Blaster. Let's sell. Zalbarr. Let's keep that. Heavy Blaster. Mandalorian Blaster. Blaster Pistol. Red Crystal. Short lightsaber. Okay, let's sell some of this lightsaber. I don't need them. I have enough. I have all the party members I can get, and I don't need too many lightsabers. So let's sell this. Let's sell this. I need all the gold I can get. Let's sell this. Let's keep 1. Carafe. This is very good. Vibro sword. Ritos Gaffy. That's only good for Zalbarr, and he has better swords now, so let's sell this. Vibro sword. Prototype power blade. Missions blade. Long sword. Mandalorian heavy armor. That's cool, but that's not. I've got better armor than this. Zalbarr combat suit. Johnny Light. Combat suit. Jedi Knight Robe. Dark Jedi Knight. Let's sell this. Close. Okay. Now let's see. Let's save. And let's try to buy some of the armors. Okay. Environmental. Let's check this out. Let's buy this. Okay, I got an idea. Let's buy this and buy some heavy exoskeleton, Mandalorian, prototype. Okay, let's try to buy this and the shield and the heavy exoskeleton. Let's check this out. Let's go to the ship. upgrade those armors. Let's see. Let's see. Armor. Heavy exoskeleton. Attribute bonus +3 constitution. Attribute strength. Defense. It's very good for Condorus, I think. Because Condorus has this armor now. 12 + 1. And immunity to all these things. And this is like 13 + 2, +3 constitution, +3 strength. It's very good. Let's try this environmental shield. +1 defense, poison, +1 defense, immunity to mind affecting. That's very good for Calf. Modified environmental suit. This armor gives the wearer complete protection from the elements, as well as superior combat protection with additional enhancement. It can recover into complete contained environmental system and shield wearer from outside radiation as well. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I know what I have to do. Let's load. What you willing to sell me? Okay, let's buy this environmental shield. Wait, before I buy that, there was some very good bargain. The sword blade. This advanced variable sword is a miracle to miniaturization technology. Not only does it deliver increased function over a normal variable sword, it also has capturators which discharge upon destruct upon target. Extra space within the blade can be utilized to variation common upgrade modules. Let's see.
And you need?
I think this is a better one. And you can't wield it in the other hand.
What?
So let's buy this suit. And that's it for now. Okay, let's have HK-47 and Calf.
Ready.
Okay, Calf. You can have this in awareness. Fits. Let's have level 2. Okay, now let's have level 3 implants. Mind affecting and poison. They're very good. Okay, Davik's War Suit. Can have this one. 9 + 3. Immunity to cold, immunity to fire, immunity to sonic, immunity to mind affecting and poison. Nice. And HK, you can have Need droid upgrade class level 3. This plating foregoes mobility in favor of sheer mass. The huge composite plates covering the droid do not allow the range of motion that other armor systems may grant their users, but in terms of physical protection, this plating is the best in the galaxy. The best, eh? Okay. Droid class level 3, nice. Now we can have this super shield. We can have this. Very nice.
Faster?
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa.
Okay, let's sell again some things. Let's sell this. I can sell. And I can sell this plating because T3 got enough. And also let's sell Davik Warsuit. And I think I can sell this Craft double sword. Let's see. Maybe I should buy the heavy exoskeleton for Condorus. It's very good. You know what? Let's buy it. So, color node is 12 plus 1. Resistance to cold, fire and sonic, and immunity critical hits and mind affecting. So let's strip this one and have heavy exoskeleton. Plus 3 constitution and plus 3 strength. Plus 4. So now if I have him and Jolie,
Yeah?
Yes?
I'm here.
Huh?
yeah, baby. Level 3 implants, and now you can have this one. Now you can have plus 2 dexterity, plus 4 strength, plus 4 constitution. It looks very good. Very nice.
And you need?
I'm here.
Let's sell Condorus item. Condorus. Let's sell Condorus Colonel's armor.
Achua Penki.
Calonod. Okay. Now let's see. There's better heavy weapon I can buy. What is it? Mandalorian assault, bargain X-Con, bargain assault gun. Heavy weapons 3 to 20. Upgradable.
Yeah?
This is 5 to 40 plus attack, plus 1 attack. So let's save and buy this. Mandalorian Reaper, no. Bargain X-Wing. Mandalorian Assault Rifle. Light. What was it? Bargain Assault Rifle. Let's see how much is better than what KotOR said. Has the best items in the game. Okay, so let's see. Ranged, KotOR, Bandores. Orders repeating blaster. Okay. Now let's upgrade the assault gun. Plus 3 attack, plus 1d6 sonics, plus 1 attack and 1d6 against Sonic, and 1 attack and 1d6. Wow, that's very good. Nice. Candores and Jolie.
Yeah?
Look at that, look at that. Wow, super strong. Look at him, so buffed.
Yes?
Damn it.
I'm here.
I like it. Now we are super elite squad. Kicking his ass, taking names. Taking names and kicking ass. Force wound. Force running life.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Oh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer a question, old man, just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
This is a comment on my breath.
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
I never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Okay. You're making this all up.
I am not. I've no need to make things up. With my poor memory and all. You just sit still and let me finish, damn it. Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it.
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
And what does that have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
I like him. Okay. So Jolie Binder. You and Jolie have talked a little about his past. You may continue his conversation with him in the future, perhaps once you have gained some more experience. Well, I want to change Jolie's lightsaber to purple. So I need to take this, change it to yellow. Now take this and change this to violet. Wanting to make him like Mace Windu.
Got something up.
You know anything about this place?
It's a ship, to be more specific, and that's about all.
You never did actually say what you decided, why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
You know, we don't have to take you with me. Are you always going to be so this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
I'm right, it is.
You got a smart mouth on you there, you know that? If others could talk, they'd sound like that. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
What interest do you have in my future?
Interest? Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Got that right. I have enough Jedi watching me.
Well, I, for one, am quite content to let you make your own mistakes. Just because I want to see where this ends up doesn't mean I need to tell you how to get there. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I think that she's his wife. So you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. Have I ever refused to help you when you asked? How confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
Aye, is one of my favorites. Okay. So, let's save. Nation 26. Next time we go to Manan. So thank you very much for joining me. See you in the next one. Bye bye.